Okay, we're back. Andrew's in Orlando.
Must be nice.
Must be nice, enjoying the sun while the rest of us are dying in the cold weather. And so this is the workout we did last night, so let's just get it started. Jake, what are we doing?
We're doing 100 goblet squats at 124 pounds, 4 times.
Woo!
Every minute on the minute, 30 double under, starting with 0. Yikes.
Oh, yikes is right. Andrew came up with this. I think we did goblet squats earlier in the day, and I think he just wanted to mess us up even more by putting goblet squats at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he literally wrote the workout in the morning on the whiteboard, and I started laughing because I'm like, this is a good joke.
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is funny.
Yeah.
We're not going to ever do that. And then he put it in tonight's, and I was like, we're doing it.
Yeah.
This is awful. Okay, so anyways, so actually in the order of how we did it, Jake went first, Andrew went second, and I went third. Jake went first. I think we discussed with Jake that a good time would be 8 minutes, and to get 8 minutes you had to do
12 on the minute, and then one of those minutes has to be 16.
Yeah, or maybe a couple 13s every now and again too. So 12s for 7 minutes, and then one round of 16 or something like that. Which is what Jake did. Exactly. Andrew started out a little hotter than the rest of us. He told us his goal was to get 5 minutes. Which, Jake, you're good at math. What's 100 divided by 5?
20.
20! And in his first minute, he did 20. And now, at this point in the film, you'll watch him fall apart. I think he did 13 this minute. I think he knew that was a bad decision. I think he actually looked at me right now. There he is. And he looks at me and goes, no.
Meanwhile, I'm actually finished in Andrew's world over there, breathing like a fat kid on the ground.
So Jake went first, and while I was filming Andrew and counting for Andrew, Jake's in the corner. I wish I could have filmed him. He sounded like he was dying.
I don't know. It literally felt like we just did acid bath again. It was terrible.
Okay, so anyways, a good way to approach this workout. When we look at this workout in the beginning, I think Jake, if we talk about it really, Jake had probably the best plan out of all of us. Reason being, he stuck to smart sets. He never really looked like he was falling apart. The worst one in the group is Andrew. Like, the reason he'll look this bad in the future, and in the future of this film, the reason he'll look terrible is because he started out way too hot. I mean, granted, if your goal is to come out and go ham and get 5 minutes, you're gonna have to come out hot. He couldn't do that, and so he died, which is fine. Like, that's something else we can talk about later. But the reason Jake looked better than me, I think I started out with a set of 14, I set of 13. And I should have just kept my heart rate low and taken that 15 seconds of rest and done 12s. It was just too much.
It wasn't even until my first 4 rounds, I felt super in control, which I was surprised. But I mean, every time I had like 15 to 10 seconds of rest, I could just
that's nice.
take big breaths, pick up my jump rope, and just start. It was really nice.
So when you approach this workout, if you guys are doing it, and again, we're doing a 10-minute time cap, right? If you approach this workout, we need to be smart. And any of these workouts that are like 100 or some large number of something, and on the minute you're doing something else, it's a penalty. You need to probably approach it smart. I mean, if you can do it in 5 minutes, meaning if you can do it like Andrew and really go as hard out in the paint as you can for 5 minutes, then do it. But I don't think goblet squats is one of those movements you can do that in.
No, because you just get a few where you like get a little toesy, and then next thing you know, your quads are just way too blown up, and start getting panicky, and then you're done.
Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. All right, so we're entering the 4th minute, and at this point, Jake and myself are about halfway. If we've done 12s,
if this is 3 rounds, I think I remember you being at 39.
No, it's 4 minutes on the clock right now.
Oh, never mind.
So you're starting your 5th round.
Okay, yeah.
So right now you're at like 48, and I'm technically at 51, I think.
Yep, I remember writing that down.
But you're about to see your old boy Jacob, look like a pile of poodoo. I wish you could put audio in, but we listen to music, and I can't put music on there. One of these minutes, Andrew, I'm not talking bad about you. I love you. I know that you're here. You're watching this at home in Orlando. Enjoy the weather. One of these minutes, I think Andrew does like 3.
Just
He's just hating it. He's just hating life. Declining that call.
Honestly, like around the 5th round or 5th minute per se, for me, that's when I was like, okay, it's time to man up here, because that's when it really started to get tough.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I thought it was good. Like, you definitely need a good plan for it, because if you come out hot, like you'll see here in a second. Like,
I think this is his bad minute. I mean, heck, I'm falling apart. You can tell. Like, so at this point, I think if you're looking at it right now, we talked about it after. Jake had the best plan. Jake was slow. I mean, Jake wasn't slow. Jake was steady. Jake stayed. His heart rate stayed the same. He never had to spike it. He had opportunity to chalk, but before he grabbed the kettlebell
chalk
every time.
and belted every time.
Chalk and belt, which is, like I had to put the rope down and pretty much grab the kettlebell, and you didn't really pause a whole lot either.
No,
like, it wasn't like
every time I would go 8 fast, breath, 4, and I was done. Besides the last round.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
So, like, I mean, look at me now. Like, now you can tell. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm taking my time to grab the rope. I'm falling
Yeah.
apart. So, Jake and I have about 2 minutes left of work. Andrew, I believe, has used pretty much almost a full 10 minutes. So, a good sub, first of all, if you're a female, we're using a 124-pound kettlebell. And I realize that not everyone owns that. So a good sub is, if you don't have a heavy kettlebell, is to use 2 doubles. So like in this case, I would recommend using 253s. Like 270s is a world of hurt that you don't need to be a part of. But 253s is probably perfect. I mean, that puts it at 106. If you're a female, we're using a 124. If you have an 88-pound kettlebell, perfect. I mean, honestly, you can use it as a dumbbell too. I just think it's awkward to hold a dumbbell.
Yeah, it's a
little different.
Yeah.
Granted, this kettlebell is so big, it sits off your chest, and it's hard to kind of, you almost have to lean back with it.
Yeah, you'd be so upright. It's crazy.
So a good sub for this. So if you watch the times of the clock, maybe not this round because I'm way behind, but if you watch times of the clock, we're usually getting done between 20 to 24 seconds to do 30 double unders. So I had a lot of questions like, okay, what if I can't do 30 double unders? Then do whatever double unders you can do in 20, 25 seconds. Probably more like 23 seconds. I think we're always done before 25.
Yeah.
But so if that's 20, that's 20. If it's 10, it's 10. You got to pick a number that you know you can get done and not break a whole lot. And then, of course, the kettlebell, for the kettlebell, the same thing. If you don't have 124, use a double. If 253s is too heavy, you can easily drop it down. I mean, if you wanted to, it's not the same stimulus. You can use a barbell.
Right.
It's not the same stimulus for me.
It's way different.
Yeah, if I had a 124-pound barbell, that'd be a lot easier. I feel like I can breathe a lot better.
Yeah.
Because the weight's not sitting like.
And it's also less. It's also less on your triceps trying to hold a barbell up, because you can rest on your shoulder.
Yeah.
And then the goblet, you're just so stuck there.
So Jake and I are done.
I'm trying.
Jake walked off film. Okay, I look like a pile of poodoo right now. Okay, so I want to put this in perspective. I look terrible right now. Jake walked off film. You can't see him, but he's in the corner literally dying.
I'm literally trying to hold back all my insides at this point in time. Like, because I thought I just had to do 12s the whole time, because that's what they told me. And then I get towards the last round, and they're like, you have to do 16. I'm like, oh my, I'm not ready for this. And I get to 12, and I'm like, I have 4 left. Oh my gosh,
It's so many.
dude! And I just did the 4, and I just I could feel like I was about to puke. Like if I did one more rep, I probably puked on kettlebell.
Should have had you do 101.
Gosh,
Should have had you do
I've
101.
been so bad.
All right, so Andrew's entering his last round. I think he's got 8 left, if I recall correctly. I think he had, or 9 left. He had 18 left in his final 2 rounds, and I think he did an 11 and 8 or a 10 and 9. I don't know. We'll figure it out when he finishes it.
I think he had 9 left his last.
He blew up. His back blew up, and I think that was due in part to doing 20 in the first minute.
Yeah, take it from me. Like when your back blows up, you gotta do goblet squats. They just don't combine.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
it's just not good.
Anyways, great workout. Well, actually, I clicked that back. Terrible workout. I had Frank off. It was awful. I was glad to be done.
I felt sick.
Yeah. I felt like I was going to die.
Threw it on the ground.
Threw it to the ground. Andrew was not super excited with that workout, even though he did program it. So, anyways, today we did that last night. This morning we did
Brazil 19.3.
Thank you. Brazil 19.3, which we'll probably have up. We'll probably film that. Actually, we'll probably just film it right now, but I won't put it up till tomorrow. But also a good workout. So we didn't have anybody to be sponsored by today.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if you want to sponsor.
Actually, if you want to sit us an incline bench, we'll take it.
Yes. We'll put you on the film.
We'll put your incline bench on the film.
Yes.
Yeah, because right now our janky incline bench is terrible. And we miss you, Andrew.
Yeah, I miss you.
We miss you. See you guys.